Alright, so we got some Impulse patch notes. They just did a big update. They have this whole playlist where they do some experimental ADS stuff. New map coming next week. Phase 2 of the sprint. I don't actually know what that means. Some performance updates, some collision stuff. Mechs have been taken out of ranked. Then here, there's a whole bunch of weapon buffs and nerfs. I think the sniper is a little bit too easy to use now, but we will come back to all this stuff. Because right about here is where the massive problem is. Not sure if you caught that, but let's check that out one more time. Right about here, you'll notice that I can't see shit. Fortunately, this guy was not very smart and just ran straight at me, so I still get the kill. But let's check out the rest of the clip. His girlfriend I can see fine because I'm not getting hit by the percussion. But then the same guy respawns and all of a sudden, I can't see again. And you know, this is like comically annoying. I'll admit it's pretty hilarious watching me struggle with it. And keep in mind, this was around before the patch, but after they buffed the gun, holy shit. Here's what it looks like from the shooter's perspective, and I got all these clips within 45 minutes of picking up the gun. This first clip, I actually maxed out the game's dialogue for chaining kills together.
Triple kill. Quad kill. Penta kill. 5 kill streak. Hexa kill. Penta kill. Octa kill. Double.
I have never been close to getting an Opta kill before, let alone resetting the game's kill count dialogue. And also, look how horrible my shots are here. Under the right situation, this gun gives you a ton of bullet magnetism. The TTK was already really fast, then they went ahead and buffed the gun's bullet speed. And we've already established that when getting shot by this gun, it's very difficult to tell what's going on. So basically what ends up happening here is these guys can barely see, and I can't miss. And yeah, I might not be going up against the best players in the world here, but these clips are almost completely brainless. I'm using almost no strategy, no advanced mechanics, minimum paint utilities, zero teamwork, and I am just running through entire teams here. In a lot of ways, this whole situation is worse if these are newer players. Imagine spending $20 on this game, playing for the first time, and just getting absolutely mauled by a guy with 40 plus hours using a gun that you don't even have access to yet. It's not a good look.
Quad kill.
The game from this clip, we actually end up losing pretty badly. These guys were a little bit better than us for sure. But you'll notice that I'm just kind of dicking around on their side of the map, and I'm still able to just kind of do whatever I want. Again, this is all completely mindless. I'm doing nothing smart here, and the percussion just kind of carries me through the entire situation. This is the kind of brain rot stuff that turns me off from playing a game. I got into this game because it didn't have a bunch of broken stuff like this. That is not to say I need this to be Counter-Strike or Siege where everything is just super skillful and sweaty, but we got to do a little better than this. I mean, just take a look at my aim in this clip. This is another game where we end up getting our asses beat. My reticle is almost never on target, but there's so much bullet magnetism with this gun that the game just gives it to me. And I think it is interesting trying to put a gun in the game where you need to lead your shots, but this is just not how you do it. However, I think they should just start with reducing those explosion effects so that people can see again. In this clip, I think it's painfully obvious that these guys are struggling to see me. And once that is dealt with, if it's still broken, you can start tinkering with the bullet size, magnetism, and projectile speed. But most importantly, what do you think? Is the percussion balanced? Is it broken? Can anyone else see when they're getting shot with this, or is it just me? Please feel free to let me know in the comments. I'll probably post another video breaking down the rest of the update in a day or so. And if you like little breakdown videos like this, I have another video on this channel that goes over the movement, the speed, and the paint utilities of Impulse. Check that out here. Finally, thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.